Hi, I'm Philip Mershon, here to introduce my new show, The Attic of Orphan Pictures. What is an orphan picture and why does it need a series? Well, the short answer is this show aims to rescue and recover long-forgotten pictures that have no corporate parentage, have fallen into the public domain, and are hence orphaned. In each episode, I'll bring you a hand-picked picture that will include well-researched, fascinating introductions that will give you background and context to get you, the viewer, engaged, informed, and entertained. I'll be coming to you from my home here, smack in the middle of historic Hollywood, and sometimes I might even introduce a picture from a pertinent location out there. Oh, and if you stick with the series, you'll find it kind of becomes a Hollywood History 101. I mean, I have been researching rigorously this stuff for well over a dozen years, and there's just no point in keeping what I know to myself. The chief intention of the series is going to be an ongoing love letter and tribute to Poverty Row. Now, what is Poverty Row? Well, just like Hollywood itself, there are really three Poverty Rows: the geographical location, the industry, and the idea. Geographically, Poverty Row started as a bunch of little fly-by-night companies all huddled around the intersection of Sunset and Gower, just a couple blocks away from the famed corner of Sunset and Vine. Their industry was to set up, crank out entertainment at a breakneck speed for pennies on the dollar of what the major studios spent, and then cease to exist in just a few years. And finally, the idea of scrappy little Poverty Row was the absolute antithesis to the idea of excessive Hollywood glamour. And for me anyway, that stripped down, we got 10 grand in 5 days, so let's make a picture method really speaks to the dedicated heart of these people. And unfortunately, whenever Golden Age old Hollywood is discussed, it's always the major studios and the major stars that are talked about. But across the tracks from the MGMs and 20th Century Foxes of the world, these folks lived, created magic and memories, and kept a lot of talented people, both in front of and behind the camera, working, who might not have ever had a chance to work for the major studios. That's why these people and these pictures are important, and it's also largely why they're forgotten. Well, it's time that their memory and their pictures be brought back into the conversation. Additionally, there will also be a number of pictures made by major studios, some quite well known, that for one reason or another have fallen into the public domain, and I'll present some of them as well. You'll notice I used the term pictures over films or movies, as that was the terminology used by the producers, talent, and craftspeople who made them. They regarded the word films as being way too highbrow. See, they made entertainment for the masses, the people, and they were proud of it. We will largely focus on the years generally regarded as the studio system era, roughly 1930 to 1960. And since these pictures have never been deemed important enough to warrant any kind of restoration, it'll also quite often be an adventure to view them, as they tend to be in rough shape. I hope that in bringing them back into view here, there may be new interest and perhaps funds directed at their preservation and restoration. Well, as you can see, I have big hopes for these little pictures, and since everybody really loves to root for an underdog, I'm kind of certain that you will too. So stay tuned, climb up into that attic with me. Episodes are available on this channel right now. Oh, and please subscribe and like and share and tell everybody and get the dog to tell your neighbors. Let's blow this thing up, okay? Thanks.